Okay, so I saw this yesterday. Well, people sent it to me, and it's Hasan calling out what's the guy's name? Adin Ross, spiraling out of control, and I see a little bit of it, and it seems to centralize around, or one aspect of it, and we might actually watch this some ordinary gamers video as part of it, but some aspect of it is about false copyright striking, I believe. And what's funny is, like, a couple weeks ago, maybe, I got falsely copyright struck on an Adin Ross video, and I just didn't care. I was like, okay, this is annoying, and I just trimmed it out of whatever segment it was part of. I don't remember what it was. I think it was me reacting to somebody's video, obviously, because what else do I do, right? And so that seems to be part of it. He's sending in false copyright stuff, my understanding, and I think that's what some ordinary gamers calls out here. But let's at least start with the Hasan thing. So it's called "Don't You Mess With Me, Adin Ross."
Speaking of dickheads online, this is internet anarchist who
you can't say those words. That's against the policy, dude. You're not gonna get monetized, you silly goose.
Is addressed in a tweet that you know, he got a false copy strike, which is really fucked up, by the way.
It actually might have been me reacting to an internet anarchist video. That actually makes sense as to why. That actually makes sense.
From Adin Ross, which I got as well, for the record. It was a false copy strike of a video that I'm in, which is fucked up. It's insane. Here's Adin Ross celebrating the false strike.
W. Chat, by the way, this is Hasan's head moderator, chat. For the chat, we stole $8,000 from him. W. He needed that. Yes, yes.
Yikes. Damn, he's bragging about it too. That's the worst. That's a really unintelligent move. Dude, I feel almost bad for this kid. His brain has been completely rotted, like, by online. When I look at him, it just feels like he's spiraling. What is he doing? Okay, I mean, why would you celebrate it if you're gonna even pull that move? Like, that makes it even worse. But, like, you're gonna get sued. Isn't Hasan suing him? He's gonna get destroyed. Oh, he is. Yeah, it says right here. This time he's gonna sue him. He's gonna win. Adin's gonna get this. Does Adin think this is gonna help him?
I don't know who this person is. I've never met this person. This person is not my head moderator. Adin Ross somehow manages to be dumber.
Is that what he said?
You. He needed that. Yes, yes.
I don't know who this person is. I've never met this person. This person is not my head moderator.
Well, maybe
Adin
you should
Ross
meet them.
Somehow manages to be dumber and dumber every single day. It blows my mind how he has become even stupider than before.
What does a fascist mean? A far right authorization on ultra analyst.
The thing is like, I know Adin's not this dumb. Like, I know part of it is character, but it's like, at what point? My thing here, and I'm gonna be real with you, because I know Adin's a little bit part of the manosphere, like, you know, whatever garbage discussion. My thing is that, like, I would imagine that somebody that's part of the manosphere would probably relate to this question that I'm going to ask, or understand where I'm coming from. But, like, at what point do your morals come before money, in the sense that, like, you're making a fool out of yourself? Like, how much money is your dignity worth is a real question people ask. And I think everybody has a line. And it's like, you know, you're constantly just pretending to be stupid. But I know you know what fascism is, and I've seen him have a conversation with Sneeko and talk about how, like, it's messed up with Sneeko will say, like, or support Hitler in some capacity, right? And that's to an extent what's happening. It's more complicated than that. I've talked about it specifically before, but I'm not going to go into the specifics now, because I'm not going to qualify every little thing that I'm talking about. But, you know, that's a thing that Adin talks about it. So it's like, well, what point do you what point do you feel a little ashamed of yourself, and you're like, damn, I'm acting like a fool, maybe I should, like, be better, you know? But
Benito Mazzulli and Giviante Genital and Jason Stanley. Like, who the fuck are these people, bro?
He's like reaching new levels. I don't know how the fuck he's doing that. I don't have a head mod. That's not a thing. Adin Ross is worth so much money he'll never have to work another day in his life. Here he is celebrating one of his false copyright claims that stole 8K from a YouTuber a fraction of his size. That's this disgusting abuse from YouTube's broken.
Oh, he stole it from that guy? That's messed up. That's sad. He's that internet anarchist guy. Like, he's been slowly growing. Like, God bless. You know, good for him. He seems to make some decent content. And he's growing, you know. And he's growing just in time to replace Sunny V2 for being fucking transphobic scumbag, right? So there you go. He's hitting it. He's widowy hitting the gwitty, you know.
Copyright system that needs to have consequences.
Somebody who I think might be the biggest copyright troll in the history of YouTube just outed himself. Let's talk about how we got to this point, who this person is, and what this all means for you.
Isn't that about iShowSpeed?
YouTube. So this is iShowSpeed.
Oh, yeah,
he is the biggest, most watched streamer on all of YouTube right now. But in the summer of 2022, a lot of YouTubers who were talking about iShowSpeed started to get copyright claims.
Yep.
Here's the first one I could find from a YouTuber called Omni. Now, Omni does commentary. You can see his thumbnail down there. He makes great videos. His face is on the screen. He reacts to things. He's not just reposting clips. With that said, he tweeted, "I'm getting copyright claimed for the iShowSpeed."
Yeah, this happened to a lot of people. And I think for me, that's when like I was pretty much like, I defended Speed too much through like a lot of his controversies, you know, whether it was the joking about raping a girl or scamming his fans by whatever weird way that he did it. You know, making fun of an Asian guy to his face. You know, but then like with that, where I was like, oh, he's scamming people. He wants to falsely copyright strike channels. Like that's where it's like, wow, like what credibility do you deserve left? Like how many chances do you deserve? I get it, you're a young kid, but like now you're just messing with people. No, not in that video. Now you're just messing with people's money for no reason, falsely. And then he was pretending that he wasn't. And then I see him going on lives like making fun of like some fat trans woman sending her whale stuff. And it's like, dude, like how disappointing. And it's not even funny. Like iShowSpeed's not even funny. Like if you're gonna be fat, if you're gonna be making fun of fat people, be funny. Don't just send like whale emojis. Like make a funny joke or something. Oh, and it wasn't just that. There was like some other girl. He was just posting whale emojis on some girl's thing that was like doing a TikTok trend. You know, it's like, well, where's the joke? Just make a joke. Make a joke about fat people. Like be clever. But you're making the same old like low fucking brow unintelligent humor. It's like boring. You know.
Speed clip in my latest video. Disputed it and got rejected in 10 minutes by Thumb Media affiliate, who I don't think even exists.
Yeah, Omni talked about this under one of my tweets as well. This is like literally a company known for doing false copy strikes. YouTube is aware that they know that they are knowingly doing false copy strikes, and YouTube doesn't give a fuck, for the record. YouTube literally did nothing to this company. They have been doing this. Thumb Media affiliate is the one that also came after me as well with Adin. It's the one that Adin is currently celebrating in this.
Oh, is Adin using them? I wonder if that's the truth, that they just don't care. And the only reason I bring it up is because like there is a thing, my understanding, there is like a thing where, and I'm going to try to like articulate this, but it's bizarre, where I think if YouTube started going after people who they were claiming they were false copyright striking, that they may be held to the standard of constantly going after people who might be falsely copyright striking, because they set that standard in some capacity. I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but that's my understanding of how it works, and I could be 1000% wrong. So I think that's why they probably don't do it. It's just unfortunate. But I think once you set the standard that you're going to regulate a particular thing, then all of a sudden, like that's the same reason why like YouTube has a system that lets people copyright strike things, but YouTube like doesn't do it themselves. It's like the responsibility, I think, lies within the business or company itself to do that. Like they have to put it in themselves. I'm running away. They have to put it in themselves. So I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna get upset because it's a hardcore run. I'm doing what's called like, I think it's called like I'm trying not to get dazed here. So okay, I think we're good. Yeah, let's continue.
It's fucking tweet.
And on August 11th, 2022, I woke up to this beautiful email in my inbox. I love getting love letters from YouTube. This email was not that. They said, "Hi, Jabroni. A copyright owner using Content ID has claimed some material in your video. It was copyrighted by DRM protection for Cardigan Media by Aegis TM, claimed by Thumb Media affiliate."
Here you have it, identical for the record. A copyright claim was created for content. Andrew Tate cannot handle my questions. Thumb Media claimed it on behalf of Adin. This is the video. I'm right here. The entire content of this video is me debating Andrew Tate. If anything, I should be able to fucking content claim Adin Ross for trying to fucking pose this as his own content, as all he did was sit there like a fucking dumbass. I'm literally in the middle
YouTube can't be sued because they don't, well, it's not about suing YouTube, but they don't infer or take responsibility for what's on the platform. Yeah, that's what I mean. And so if they started over-regulating, then they wouldn't be. Oh, so it's like safe harbor, like you said. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, you get my point.
The fucking video. Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? And his dumbass fucking fan base turned around. This has 1.5 million views on my YouTube channel. And they're just trying to fucking milk it. They're trying to take these views and trying to make money off of the video that absolutely is a video that I could claim is mine. It's crazy. I'm on the video. Like, that is the next level of copyright.
Well, I don't think he could claim as his, but I understand his point, is that if somebody had more of a claim, it would probably be Hasan.
Bullshit, okay? It's not even like I'm reacting to the fucking video. Adin Ross tried to retort this by saying it's actually his video since his socials are in the corner. Saw a clip of it a couple days ago. Yeah, I should have never been kind enough to keep his fucking socials in the corner. That was my problem. That was my issue, I guess. I never signed a fucking release. Suck my cock. I'll see you in court, you stupid fuck. You fucking imbecile. You absolute fucking dumbass.
Wait, so what is he suing for? Now I'm a little confused. Is he suing over the false copyright strike, or is he suing because he wants to copyright strike it himself and he's in the video? Because now I'm just confused. Does that make it different? Because then if the way that he just said it, and I could just be dumb, sounds like he doesn't have a claim. I thought that he was going to contest the copyright. I'm so confused. I thought he was going to sue for false copyright. It sounds like now he's going to sue for copyright. Maybe I'm just dumb as shit.
Holy shit, you stupid little bitch. What an absolutely idiotic baboon-like thing to fucking do. Like, oh, yeah, you signed a release? What release did I sign? You stupid shit. Did you pay me to appear on that?
Yeah, now I think he's going to lose this one, right? He'll definitely lose this one. Right? I'm confused. Am I the only one that's confused? He's going to lose this one. This one he's going to lose because it sounds like he's trying to sue and say that he owns the video. Okay, whatever.
Fucking Zoom call? No, you didn't. Suck my dick. You don't own that fucking content. It's quite literally me in the fucking video. See you in court like you're gonna do shit? What do you mean? You think I'm not gonna pursue this? You think I'm not gonna fucking counter? Are you stupid? This is such an objectively incorrect thing to do. And this fucking dumbass is also, again, stupid enough to like do this. Not only is he stupid enough to do this, he's done it to so many people. And most importantly, perhaps most significantly, he's dumb enough to gloat that he's false copy striking people. You fucking idiots. Look at him.
W.
I'm bussing. I'm bussing, baby. I'm bussing.
By the way, this is Hasan's head moderator, chat. Put a W in the chat. We stole $8,000 from him. W. He needed that. Yes. 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 W. Yes. Yes.
How absolutely idiotic can you be that you're like false striking people and celebrating it? But here's the thing. With Adin, he's in the gutter, right? He's already shit. He's already dog shit. He already knows that people don't like him at this point, and he's made more money than fucking God at this point. The reality is that the crypto gambling casino that runs Stake paid him a fucking fat bag. He's already made a shitload.
You jealous, pussy? I'm just teasing.
Off of crypto rug pulls about fucking, you know, getting his dumbass fan base hooked on gambling and numerous other things, and yet he's still over here gloating fucking false copy strikes. It's so incredibly dumb to brag about it too, on top of that. Imagine being so stupid that you literally self-snitch. Oh my God. Oh, what a fucking idiot, dude. But he literally said stole. Like he said, first of all, the $8,000 is not even correct for the record. I don't think internet anarchist understands that like it goes into a separate pile when someone copy strikes you, and you can counter it and take all of those dollars back. If the video is made $8 grand overall, then it doesn't matter. That means like you made that $8 grand until they fucking copy striked it. They never go to court.
Yeah, like I don't think that they could retroactively take the money, I think is what Hasan is saying. I don't think that they can like retroactively go and take the money back. What is a destroyer?
Until you give up or back off in a month after you counter twice. Yeah, 100%. It would be fucking so unimaginably stupid to go to court over something like this when you have a false claim here.
These people don't own the content that I posted. The video I posted and a lot of the other people in this story posted are fair use videos, which are completely allowed under United States copyright law. You are allowed to show a piece to critique it. You are allowed to show someone else's clip.
Hey, you're allowed to fully react to people's videos like a fucking goblin, baby.
While you're doing a commentary video,
You really just have to make sure that you transform the media enough. That's really all that matters more than anything else.
Yeah.
especially if you're reacting to it.
Do you guys want to know why? Do you guys want to know why that's like legally permissible, by the way? Because someone who happens to be my fucking podcast co-host
Who's a
made it legal
machinist?
precedent. His name is Ethan fucking Klein.
Whoa! He made it legal precedent. I mean, he was right beforehand, but like, yeah, he did have a pretty solid. It was pretty solid. Ethan Klein literally walked so I could walk a little faster, only because I have taller with longer foot length because I'm fat and I don't walk very fast. Isn't that crazy, guys?
And his court case, quite literally, is taught in law books now. It's copyright law. It's literally ridiculous.
Is it taught in law books? I feel like a little bit. I feel like someone sucking someone up a little hard, but you know what? God bless him. You know what I mean? It's good to stretch those mouth muscles out.
Do some dumb shit like this. On top of that, there are certain
I'm playing to
rules that like
destroy you,
every
bro.
content creator knows not to fucking break. Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, and the like will usually not turn around and fucking
This guy's so
false
much
strike
hair.
someone because like I'm responding to their fucking videos. No matter how big of a shithead they might be, they understand that it's like an unspoken rule among content creators because that would be ridiculous. That would be insane to do. However, there are
I don't think that you really have a claim to it. I get what he's saying, but like also, like yeah, I get what he's saying. He's saying that this is the kind of YouTube. This is like kind of the YouTube atmosphere. Like it's part of the exchange on YouTube. So yeah, for sure, I get that. I mean, not for nothing, but you know, Hasan has done an excellent job at not like he doesn't copyright people for stuff, and like I think that that's probably one of the reasons why he's so popular because like I think even if people you know put like it's still people talking about you. You know what I mean? So.
scumbags out there who don't give a fuck about that, who don't give a fuck about the unspoken rules that
Hey, thank you so much for the membership, Emma.
every content creator understands. There's a reason why so many people lose their fucking minds. Like so many random YouTubers will get
bald.
incredibly fucking mad about this because it would ruin the entire space. That's what Adin Ross is doing. Now, Gavin McGinnis did this to me and no one really gave a shit. Why?
don't
One,
like
because it was
myself.
behind a paywall technically. And two, I didn't pursue it. I didn't really care enough about it. And he's a
black?
fucking Nazi. You know what I mean? Adin Ross, on the other hand, is
purple.
maybe a little bit better, supposed to be a little bit better than an out and about fucking Nazi, which is precisely the reason
That's
why,
cool.
especially as someone with like an online presence outside of Kick, he should know better than to do some dumb shit like this, but he doesn't.
I see what Hasan said. He said, "I'm someone trying to copy me with my own content."
That
Hasan can get me
T-Pain?
direct, bro. I'll make sure that's taken care of. It's my new editor, probably, bro.
The dog? You think the dog his name is T-Pain? I'm so confused. How do I make my guy black? I'm not saying I want to. I just mean like I feel like I should be able to, but I can't. Weird.
My editor said Hasan is tripping. He literally posted your content. Look at the tweet.
Oh.
His video says your watermark. Let me see.
Nice.
I was kind enough to literally fucking, which was so incredibly
Wait,
stupid
wait,
of me and my editors to like leave his fucking socials. It's like courtesy. You know what I mean? He said your watermark? The fuck do you mean? Dog, I'm in the video.
Oh wait, is he claiming that is Adin Ross claiming that it's his because he left the socials in there? Okay, is Adin Ross saying that because Hasan left his socials in the video that means that it's his video? I mean, that's just that, like you said, it's a courtesy. It's like, oh hey, this person's in the video, like here's some credit. What? It's so weird.
What the fuck are you saying? It's transformative. It's not a replacement or a contender for the original video in its market, which means the audience for it is not the same audience. Bro, it's not even transformative. It's me. It's me. There's no transformative in that video. It's literally just me. This is the video that they copy striked.
Hustlers University is a product I stand by. There's a reason we have so many fantastic reviews.
How make the argument that this is Adin Ross's video, please, to me. Like,
Oh, he popped in and he live. Okay. I see.
he's
Well, you
he's
don't know what
speaking a
product
lot
is.
in it.
You've never seen it.
Yeah, look how transformative this is. Striking this is incredibly fucking scummy. It's like my editors edited the fuck out of this video. And it's also quite literally me versus Andrew Tate. It's a fucking
I will say just from my perspective, why didn't Hasan record that himself? Like, why not just turn the OBS on while you're talking and record it? You're obviously at your workstation, so why not just like record it instead of like he might lose this case only because in this specific instance, only because it looks like you literally just screen recorded Adin Ross's thing and uploaded it. Rather than like you could, why not just record it yourself just to be 5 steps ahead, right? It kind of sounds like it sounds like he kind of nay-nayed himself a little bit there, no?
Zoom call. That is so psychotic. Isn't his argument similar to the photographer and the model argument of who owns this video? Who owns the photo? Yeah, there are,
It is sorry, I didn't record. I mean, I don't think that he should get the video taken down regardless. My point isn't like, hey, he should deserve to have his video taken down. My point is that like he should have, known better.
There's paperwork that distinguished that.
But he
there
probably
is no
trusted Aiden at
paperwork
that
in that
point.
situation.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Let's see
Look at
this.
this
What does
shit.
two-tone
My
mean?
fucking socials are here, and you
Oh,
uploaded my
shit.
video. What the fuck? You stole my content.
My content, dude. Insane. My content? You're not even doing anything, you fucking donkey. You're just sitting there going, on God, W. My editor's not only editing the video, but it's a video between me and Andrew Tate. You're just not doing anything. You're reacting to it. Literally in the fucking Zoom call. It is mind-boggling, dude. There's no fucking release forms on this shit. It is such a fucking idiotic thing to just like claim that like you own. I think his argument is that you grabbed it off his VOD since it has his socials because we didn't screen record it on my end. Okay, that's the only difference. This was after I was live. I was kind enough to also appear on his fucking.
He should have screen recorded it. That's what I do. I'll usually stream any conversation I have, or I'll record it offline. What the fuck? Okay, this is what we're doing. We're gonna be a black guy. Am I gonna name myself Woke Papa Gut? No, that's stupid. I'm gonna name myself Cool Papa Gut, because you know, obviously, it's cooler now that I'm black guy. Woo! All right.
Broadcast. That's it. That's an insane fucking argument to make. It doesn't change anything. There is no validity to that stance. The only reason why he's able to do it is literally because he can target motherfuckers and copy strike them maliciously as you are watching a video of him and fucking iShowSpeed doing the same shit using the same fucking company. We're not even talking about the morality. We're talking about the legality here. Right?
I think that if
I had signed a contract from a legal
what's happening here?
Point of view,
I think that Hasan can he should be able to eventually get it overturned because the video's up for a long time and Aiden knew that and still didn't do anything about it. So I feel like he could potentially complain about that, but
that like he has full ownership. I give away full ownership of this content, of my own commentary to him. Then he would have at least some kind of fucking IP argument to make. But because I don't fucking have that, it doesn't matter. XQC himself also fucking posted the entire thing, and yet for some reason he's not copy striked. I wonder why. Perhaps because he doesn't want to go after fucking the juicers. He just wants to go after me, so we can be like, yeah, on God, big W. I went across him. I'm glad that this is you know, enough content for Adin Ross for a week, so that he's like not watching his sister get fucked on OnlyFans.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Mulling over it again and again and again, or his like ex.
What's happening here? Did his sister get fucked on OnlyFans? That's wild, bro. That's a violation, my brother in Christ. Why would you say that? How do I?
Girlfriend.
I can only use an Xbox controller. I can't use a
I'm not
fucking
even joking, bro.
regular
That shit is
controller.
just too far, bro. All shit aside, that shit is way too fucking far, bro. That's not even funny, bro. Y'all just literally show me my naked sister with nut on her back, bro.
Which, by the way, there's no issue with, but apparently it's a big deal for Adin Ross. So
if you're going to dispute it, you have to give whoever claimed you your full name and address. You literally have to give them your docs so that they can sue you if they so choose. If
How come
you
I can't
dispute
set the
claim.
gamepad
So
to-
they give you nothing, and in return, you give them your literal docs so they can serve you with a lawsuit if they decide that their claim is still valid. And guess what? Less than 24 hours later, I got this email. Hi, Jabroni. After reviewing your dispute,
What up, Jabroni?
Media Affiliate has decided that their copyright claim is still valid. Based on absolutely nothing, the claimant can just decide that their claim is still valid. I wish I could decide that my counterclaim was valid. Why can't I decide that? After I made that thread, it got indexed on Google because there weren't a lot of people talking about this yet, and I got people reaching out to me from all over the place. From then until literally now, YouTubers have been DMing me saying, I got claimed by Speed, what do I do? On August 13th, I got this DM from a YouTuber. Middle of the conversation, they said, what's funny is the video got claimed, I trimmed out the clip, and then they claimed the video again a few hours later, which is literally just me talking over gameplay. And that's what's wild about these claims. Usually when you get claimed on YouTube, it's by an automated system, it's by content ID. The copyright owner gets a list of videos that are using the content that they claim to own. They can just go through a checkbox and say, claim, claim, claim. The claims we were getting last summer were manual claims, which means somebody was going to our videos and manually clicking the claim this video button.
there's also like when you go on the eligibility on the channel dashboard, it says dispute claim. Andrew Tate and Adin exposes Hasan and XQC live on stream. So that's what he's saying. My video is called Andrew Tate Cannot Handle My Questions, right? 1.5 million views. Remember that the following are not valid reasons to dispute a content ID claim. It says underneath, it says, I own a copy of the song. I'm not making money from the video, or I gave credit to the copyright owner. I checked the little tiny check mark underneath that says my dispute isn't based on.
Why does Hasan care so much? I think it's just the principle of the situation that he's getting falsely copyright struck by Adin Ross just to be a goober. Just to be a little bit of a goober. That's pretty much it.
Any other reasons above, I would still like to dispute this content ID claim. So
try
in
the
it, you
destroyer.
have four main options at that point. You have four options that you can engage with. You can say, original content, the content claimed in my video is my original content and I own all the rights to it. I have permission or a license to use the content claimed in my video. Copyright exceptions such as fair use. I have significantly transformed the content claimed in my video. The video is protected by fair use, fair dealings, or similar exceptions of copyright. Public domain. Content claimed in my video is a public domain and no longer protected by copyright. What can I say here? I'm in the fucking video, dog. This is me in the video. Like, what do I say? Original content? The content I claim that video is my original content and I own all the rights to it. I'm gonna say that. Confirm everything is yours. Even if you filmed or edited the video yourself, think about whether you included someone else's work. Did you record from a TV screen or include other video clips? If so, the video isn't entirely your original content. Okay. So why don't you give this warning to the person who is copy striking? You know what I mean? Give this warning to the copy striker. The content claimed in my video is my original creation. It does not include anyone else's work. I mean, that's not true, though. The problem is it's not true. Why didn't you click that link? You gave him credit in the first stage since you included his watermark? Because that's a trap. So including someone else's watermark doesn't change the reality that they can copy strike you. They give you those first 3 fucking things so that they can turn around and say, oh, well, that doesn't mean anything. You literally gave someone else the license. It's basically, it's not a watermark. Why not fair use? Because I'm not actually looking at someone else's video and responding to it and reacting to it. The problem is copyright law isn't fully definitive on this type of novel collaborative content. I know, which is why he's fucking up the bag for himself. That's the point. This will open up an opportunity, if it goes to courts, for people that he collaborates with without signing a fucking release form to sue him. So every Instagram model that has ever appeared on Adin Ross's stream.
Well, they're gonna counter with like, if you come onto my live stream, it's made like what is it, implicitly? You're made kind of just like default aware that like you're going to end up. You're basically signing a release just by going there, right? So
could turn around and sue him for every fucking dollar that he has. Do you understand?
I think Hasan's gonna lose this one. Like, I agree with him that he shouldn't have gotten copyright struck, and I think that he probably sue for that. Oh, he's gonna lose. I think he's gonna lose that one. But what's the Internet Anarchist one? Because there's no way Internet Anarchist uploaded the full thing. Internet Anarchist got nay-nayed for some dumb bullshit. He got wronged. But like when it comes down to Hasan, I don't think he's gonna be able to. I don't think that he's gonna be able to like make a decent point here. So
because he's not sending release forms before having people appear on his fucking streams. So hey, Adin, have fun with that. I will literally personally pay the legal fees of other fucking Instagram models and people who now hate Adin Ross who have appeared on his stream to sue him for every fucking dime he has if he keeps this dumb shit up. I will go and work with lawyers to ensure that that happens. There's a reason why YouTubers don't touch this, because it would open up a legal battle that would be bad for everyone. This is why false striking is fucking stupid. There was a time and place when people would literally look to this and go, oh, that's scummy. But it turns out now we're at a point where it's like, oh, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this person is being a scumbag. I like him. On God, he's W. You're a fucking L, so it doesn't matter. This used to be looked down upon for this very specific reason, for this very same reason. Is W to have a
on God, W,
they are
dude.
Who never experienced content due to the ancient losses they have to learn one way or another. I know. It's like, it's the same cycle, dude. It's the same fucking idiotic cycle.
On
Bro,
God,
this is Adin Ross talking about
W.
Saber and for actual haters, King, fuck them. No, this is so fucking frustrating, dude. I mean, it's like, it's ridiculous. He's like, he has so much fucking money, so he thinks he can bully people like myself and others that do not have enough finances to fight back. Fuck that shit, dude. Are you joking? Look at how many smaller content creators he's done this to, that he's like celebrating as a fucking major W. It's disgusting. It's for the principle of the thing. It's not even for anything else.
I think he'd be better off just kind of operating through this Internet Anarchist person instead, because it sounds like I think Internet Anarchist has like a really good claim to his shit, but it sounds like this other kid, excuse me, it sounds like Hasan doesn't. Does that make sense? I think Hasan's like biting off a little more than he could chew. I don't know if he'll be able to win this.
But yeah, it's not about me. It's about fucking smaller content creators who cannot fight back against this kind of, you know, ridiculous copy strike abuse.
I started digging a little bit to see the background of these companies, and what I found was pretty interesting. On July 25th, someone had DM'd Thumb Media on Instagram and asked if they own the copyright of iShowSpeed. And they replied saying, yes, Thumb Media manages copyright on behalf of iShowSpeed. And people in Speed's community wanted to know, are you actually claiming all these people's videos? Are you actually copyright claiming everyone who talks about you on YouTube? Because that would be wild. So Speed finally responded after it got upvoted in his subreddit.
Oh, all right, Chad. Then where's the? All right, I'll watch the video again, then, Chad. What's the video, bro? Like, oh my gosh, dog. Chad, how do I stop this from happening? Like, cause it's not happening to me.
I remember seeing this. He was like, how do I stop this from happening? Like, he was playing a fucking game because like he knows it's happening. That's what it seems like. He knows it's going on. He's like, how do I stop this from happening? Epic W, you know what I mean? What's happening here? Okay.
Dude, every time this dude gets caught in fucking 4K, 8K, 10K, whatever, 12K, he always is like, oh man, I just totally didn't know it was happening. I doubt that he didn't know it was happening.
Like,
Yeah, only when his
bro.
own fucking community starts shitting on him over this does he turn around and do something about it.
So just a few days later, Jake Lucky got the opportunity to ask Speed about all of this on stream.
On a lighter note, this whole Thumb Media situation.
Did you hear that, Speed?
Can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Move on.
You said you can't talk about it.
So did you hear him there? He didn't say they don't represent me. I don't know who that is. You know, they're trolls. He said, I can't talk about that. Move on. Keep that in mind because Speed's fans definitely didn't move on. For the next several months, actually up until today, I got constant DMs from YouTubers asking for help with their claims from Cardigan Media, Aegis TM on any video talking about iShowSpeed.
This is a great video showing the extent that like Aegis Media or the Thumb Media affiliates go to copy strike people falsely. Adin is doing that as well and weaponizing it as well, except he's, I guess, doing it exclusively against people he doesn't like because it doesn't seem like he's doing it to other people. Because like here, I destroyed Andrew Tate featuring Adin Ross and Hasan. It's the same exact fucking video, but on XQC's channel. It's like copy striking this. You know what I mean? If he has ownership over this entire call, which he doesn't, he would have to fucking copy strike XQC as well, which he can't. But it's the exact same thing. Not only is the video transformative because we made edits to it, but it's literally me. It's me talking to Andrew Tate.
And Speed's fans wanted him to speak out more.
He really should have recorded himself because I feel like he might not be able to. I feel the internet anarchist guy definitely 100% got false copyright struck, but I think Hasan's going to get. I don't think he's going to win this. People keep mentioning Ethan. What did Ethan say? I'm not watching Ethan's whole video on this. Like, I'm not going to give. I don't care enough about this topic. But does Ethan say? Somebody mentioned that Ethan said that he might not be able to win it. My thing is that like Adin knew about it for so long. So like, you know, it's kind of a courtesy type of a thing where it's like, yeah, that's what that would make sense to me. Hasan should just take the L on that and then try to help the internet anarchist get his stuff handled. That's what he should do. That would be better.
Directly and say, these people don't represent me.
Where Hasan reacts to Ethan's take. No way.
YouTube, I need you to do something about it. But
no
instead,
way.
We got this clip just a couple of days ago.
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails about the Cardigan and the Thumb Media affiliate. That is me. Just wanted to let y'all know, everybody know that. So, would y'all guys please stop? Thank y'all. Love y'all.
There it is. It's been him the entire time. So the whole time people were saying, this company is fake, they don't represent Speed, Speed would never do that. It's him. The entire time. This guy, who's a multi...
No way. I thought he didn't fucking know. No way. Turns out he was doing it on purpose. You guys are such fucking scumbags, dude. It's just so frustrating. Like, there are things that I excuse with respect to, like, age when people are like, oh, you know, they don't know any better. Oh, he's young. He'll get better at, like, understanding certain concepts. But this is transparent greed. You know what I mean? Like, you're a multi-fucking millionaire and you're milking small content creators. Like, this guy that got claimed, Jabrangus has, what, like, this is, I assume this might be his, like, second channel. This guy's 177,000 subscribers, bro. Like, you're really going after motherfuckers with 177,000 subscribers. Like,
loser like that?
I'm just kidding. That shit is so whack, bro. It's so fucking gross. Like, how much more money do you fucking need, dog, that you're, like, literally trying to milk people like this? Oh, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. It's evil as fuck. It's so greedy.
Just a girl.
I can't wrap my head around why he thinks it's a good idea to copyright claim anybody who even mentions him. Now, don't get me wrong. If I was a huge streamer and there were people just re-uploading my clips, I wouldn't feel guilty about claiming those videos. If all they're doing is taking my clips and re-uploading them and monetizing that, I wouldn't feel guilty about copyright claiming.
Yeah, and by the way, this makes it even funnier because as a fucking...
Because people do that to me all the fucking time.
Huge streamer, I don't even do that. I don't even do that shit. My expectation is not for other streamers to do the same.
And I think it's worked for him, by the way. I think that's one of the things that makes him so popular is that, like, there's so much content going around. You know what I mean? And the people will usually, like, do it for content that he doesn't really post himself. But, like, it's kind of impressive, like, how, you know... I don't know, bro. Like, you know, he lets people do whatever. There's so many Hasan channels now that, like, it's almost like their channels are like, it's almost like they're advertisements for his shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking wild to me. It's almost like they're all just advertisements at this point for his, like, main channel. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool garbanzo beans, if you ask me.
Obviously, like, I get why. I don't even do that. So, like, to come after me in this regard is even more fucked. Because, like, I have told you guys time and time again, as you all already know in this community, that, like, I allow people to basically use my content, my IP in whichever way they fucking see fit. And it's so incredibly fucked up. You might also own the Zoom recording as a participant. Yeah,
There's
of
one
course I
platform
do. Of course I fucking own it. I'm in the fucking video, man. That's crazy. Like, it's literally, I could have just very easily fucking filmed it on my own side. It's just like, this was done. Chat, this literally was done because it's just easier. That's it. That's the only difference.
He's not helping himself, bro. Wait, does Hasan react to Ethan reacting to him? Is there a way that I can look at that? Because actually, I'm curious about that. Somebody tell me.
That's the only reason. And out of the pure courtesy, I fucking foolishly left his goddamn socials on there. Do you think the new YouTube CEO will care? No, because like they can't do anything about this shit.
Bro, dude, like somehow, even when Hasan is like in the right, he's still in the wrong. Like this guy. I mean, bro, I feel bad because, like, I think it's kind of shitty what Adin's doing because more than anything else, he let it stay up for like a year or whatever, however long it was, and now he's doing it out of like spite. But it's like, bro, why didn't you just record it yourself? Like, that's the fucking wild part to me. Like, you're kind of giving him ammunition. I feel worse for the internet anarchist guys, but this guy kind of owns himself.
I'm not gonna take action on this unless it's basically like people always say YouTube needs to fix this broken system. They will never do it until there's like actual literal, you know, litigation that serves material harm to the company in some way, or if there's a large amount of backlash. Yeah.
Might have
Okay.
been joking, bro. That shit is just too far, bro. All shit aside, that shit is way too fucking far, bro.
All right, let's see. Ethan and XQC weighed in, and then Hasan reacted to it on a stream. I'm curious. Let's see what we got here.
X trying to defend Adin claiming your vid.
I could be wrong. I think legally, you own the content regardless. I think whatever happens on paper, if I make a stream that happens and then it ends up being reported, I own that content. I own it. Is how it is.
Outed himself. Let's talk about how we get to this point, who this person is, and what
I own it
for YouTube. So this is
He's right. No, he's not wrong. He's right. He's right. That's why Adin can't copy strike XQC. This is not wrong. The difference, of course, is that it's incredibly scumlord behavior, especially because I still have ownership over the Discord call because it's me doing the work.
Dude, he's taking the L, dude. He's taking an L so hard. What are you doing, Hasan? We're supposed to be I want to root for Hasan here a little bit. I do again think that what Adin Ross is doing is petty. Because Adin knew that he screen grabbed it. There would have been effectively...
Patrick Logue super chatted $1.99. Hey, Papa gut poop.
Thank you. That was very... Thank you. Anyway, there's effectively no difference between Hasan recording it versus just uploading like the Adin Ross live stream, if you really think about it. And so I do understand that. He uploaded it like a year ago or whatever. Adin didn't have a problem then, and now all of a sudden he has a problem now, and he's doing it to be spiteful and petty. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, I think technically he's going to get nay-nayed. And it was kind of just lazy of Hasan. It was just kind of lazy of Hasan. He should have just recorded it himself, you silly goose. You know what I mean? You should have just freaking recorded it yourself, you little silly goose boy. But he fucking dunked on himself here.
In the Discord call, I was not streaming the call. If I was streaming the call, I wouldn't have used Adin's footage.
I know, but you don't have to stream. Check it out. I have this thing right here. I'm guaranteeing this is what Hasan uses too. It's OBS. Right? There's a stream button, and then there's a record button. I don't know if you could see it if I have it in a bad spot. Oh, yeah. Okay, right here. There's the stream button. I could start and stop the stream. Right here is the record button, where I could start the recording. I can go offline right now and hit the record button, and it will record. That's all he had to do. And I guess he was just like, oh, I don't care. I can just take the stream anyway. I get it, but like, you kind of hurting yourself here, my brother in Christ.
I could have used XQC's footage. I could have used Adin's footage. No one in a million years would have thought that in that collaborative effort that someone would claim them. He's saying that because it's Adin's footage, that Adin retains ownership over his own footage.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why the DMCA claim could be valid. Unfortunately, because of how fair use works, and because of that reason people violate it regularly, or people do false DMCAs regularly, I don't think XQC doesn't think that this is the scummiest shit that someone could do. I would be very shocked. I would ask him that. Like,
I don't think it's the scummiest thing anybody could do. I mean, guys, molesting a child is a little bit worse than what's happening to Hasan. That's a hot take, guys. Guys, pedophilia is bad. Like, it's petty. And it's like, I guess, kind of shitty. I don't care. Like, the thing is, like, to call this the scummiest thing, like, if I take a step back and they were talking about 2 millionaires fighting, do we give a fuck? You know what I mean? Do I give a fuck? I don't think that we care that much. You know what I mean? It's not really that big of a deal when you kind of go like, wait a minute, what's actually happening here? Is this 2 millionaires fighting right now? Is that important? Is that really that important? You know, that when you think of it like that, all of a sudden we kind of get to like a different spot. But
you think what Adin did is right? That, if he said to that, yes, I think what Adin did is right, he has every right to do so, then
I would just take
that would be his QC moment. That would be a scummy ass moment. But I don't think he believes that. It's like you inviting someone on your stream and then they post a clip about it just for you to copyright them. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And except he didn't even invite me onto his stream. He invited me to a.
I don't even think it's scummy. I wouldn't even use that word. I don't even know what we mean with that word. I think it's just, I'll save you, bro. Don't worry. I just think it's just kind of petty, but.
Discord call. I'm sure if you used X's stream instead of Adin's, X wouldn't get mad. Of course not. He would never copy strike that in a million years because he also understands that that's like scumlord shit. What's also scummy from the jump,
I think that it's listen, the real victim here is internet anarchist, okay?
Is, for example, if I tried to sue Adin Ross before he did anything for using my likeness in his footage. Like, I technically have ownership over that Discord call because I'm one of the actors within that Discord call. I didn't sign a fucking clearance form or anything like that.
He's being such a baby. Bro, listen, I want to give you guys some advice because the way that Hasan is acting, I want you to not act like this because if you do, you're going to have a really miserable life. There are going to be things that happen in your life that like are going to be unfair, but like you're going to have to deal with it because it makes sense as to why you're getting treated unfairly, and you just let it go. You don't need to fight every battle. What I think Hasan should be saying is like, yeah, you know what? I kind of fucked up. Like, it's kind of shitty that he's doing this because like we all know I was there and I didn't record and I just used his, and he's being petty. He doesn't care, but like technically it's his thing. So like I take the L here, but let me help internet anarchist. He's sitting here like trying to tell us that like he's in the right, but he's not really. Like legally and technically, Hasan's probably going to lose. You know, sometimes you just need to take the L. Like, for instance, I was just on the phone with my mechanic, and, you know, they're very nice over there. I like them a lot. They're always nice. They're very honest. They don't try to sell me stuff. And they're like, hey, listen, like, you know, your battery's dead, which I knew that. I told them that my battery's dead. But she's like, yeah, it looks like last time you were here, you had battery issues too, and like, you know, you got to drive the car more. And she's like lecturing me a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And what I wanted to sit here and say is like, yeah, what I told her already was like, yeah, I had COVID and I didn't drive it for a month. That's why it died. And then she's like, yeah, the last 3 times you've been here from a battery related issue. It's like, well, that's not entirely true because last time I was there for that car, what had happened is that I had a battery issue one time because again, we weren't driving the car. This was like 6 months ago. We fucked up. And then they put like too much, too much like whatever. I don't know what it is. They put too much like some kind of like grease on the battery, and so like it wasn't holding a charge. And so we had to go back like twice because they kind of messed it up a few times. And but it's not a big deal. They didn't charge us anything. They were just been like an honest mistake. But I'm like, I could have sat here and explained it to her as she's lecturing to me. But is it worth the battle? It's like, no, I got better things to do. I got to work. That's kind of like what's happening here. You don't have to fight every battle. It's not worth it to always be right in every situation. Like sometimes it's like I have, you know, better things to do. So yeah,
basically a verb.
Hunter. Oh, what does he say? Adin retracted the claims. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. He probably should. So
agreement that goes both ways. There's a verbal agreement that like I'm appearing on this Discord call where he's on and he might be filming it. I don't know. But just like there's a verbal agreement that like I can use this footage because it's me. I'm in the footage. So whoever violates that first is the scumbag. Adin knows the unspoken rule of being a content creator, which is to never claim criticism of false copyright. This isn't even that. This is worse than that, is what I'm saying. He knowingly and deliberately copy strike the video of me appearing. He literally doesn't know, though. He proved that. No, he did. He does know. He does know it's scummy. No, he did it because he thought that that was like funny. You know what I mean? It's incredibly funny that the person who broadcast the Super Bowl complains about copyright. Yeah. His editor personally copy striked me. He said it. He had a conversation with his editor.
At the time, Hasan knew the stream was live, right? And they knew that there was like this podcast going on. I think he was gonna be on the podcast, right? I think Hasan had knowledge.
No, that's bullshit. That's not a podcast. That's bullshit. No, it's not a podcast. There is no boundaries in that. It's literally a Discord call. That I don't agree with. Making it seem like it's a podcast is actually kind of up too. Like, shut up. You come on.
It was already streamed.
He's so disproportionate in like these criticisms. Oh my god. Oh Lord.
Him joining in what does mean that he would be on that broadcast, therefore would be on the licensed content. He knows this for a fact. It would be way harder for him to prove in court. The opposite. Where, yo, guys, I didn't know it was live. I didn't know that I was going to be used.
It doesn't have to be that way because I still retain ownership over what I'm doing. I still retain ownership over the Discord call when I'm in the Discord call, especially the conversation being literally my conversation with Andrew Tate. If Adin Ross had sent me a release form saying, hey, I retain all ownership over your likeness to be used on my, on my stream, on my broadcast, and that you can't do that, you can't.
Bro, I wish that Adin didn't reverse it because like Hasan is just being such a fucking baby about this. Now it's just annoying. Like I was on his side, but it's like, no, actually ownership is that. No, like no. Like since you just legit ripped his live stream, he could say that it's it's a copyright strike because you didn't do your own recording. Like he could probably actually say that. I think that Adin actually has a claim here. I don't think that he should claim it because it's stupid and petty. But I'm just saying now I want him to claim it because Hasan's just being kind of annoying. Like you're just being a fucking baby about it, about the situation.
Actually reuse this, you have no permission, and I signed a release form, then that's fine. Then it sucks. It's shitty. I morally have an argument with that, but legally speaking, I signed something. You know what I mean? Is XQC actually your friend? He seems to take positions against you kind of often and is never charitable to your takes. He's never charitable to my takes. Yes, this is true. I don't really give a shit in this regard. It doesn't matter what side he's taking on this argument. I'm sure his own audience will probably yell at him for that too.
Cannot be used because I didn't consent to this. That would be very difficult.
That's not what I'm saying at all. There's no way. This is probably clipped out of context. There's no way.
This is Hasan's head moderator, chat. Put a W in the chat. We stole $8,000 from him. W.
There's 0% chance that XQC is going to side with Adin Ross on this. There's no shot. I think people are probably clipping out the least favorable parts about this.
Well, I don't think that it's really a siding on anything. It's more of like, hey, let me just look at the facts and go, oh, I have common sense. This seems more appropriate. Like
to send it over here, so I respond in kind and call him a dumbass or whatever and then it'll get on LSF. It'll get upvoted on LSF. There will be more fucking drama. I don't know, that sort of thing. I agree with you, but isn't Adin technically the one making the content since he was streaming it? XQC was streaming it as well. The problem in this situation is that I am a content creator on a Discord call. This is not the same as like a Hollywood celebrity signing a fucking release form to be on a movie and getting paid for it. I'm a content creator on a Discord call. Adin asked me to be on the Discord call. There is an immediate understanding that like I have the right to use my own likeness. That is an insane thing to just like argue against.
You should just record it yourself, lazy bones.
I'm Adin was wrong and shitty for doing it. I'm watching your stream. Of course he said that. That's so stupid.
If you're in the video and you didn't sign a release, it's obtainable. The video rights are obtainable by all parties involved. I think that's why he was talking about the release thing.
I don't think that's necessarily how. I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know.
Because
that's not how it works in the sense that it's a legally gray area. Because
bro, this is the start of this is the beginning of the end, guys. It's the beginning of the end. Okay. No, that's not my logic at all. You stinky goose. So by your logic, when Destiny re-uploads people's streams that he was in, they have no right to claim it. So two things. Let me be nice. I don't know why I'm getting so like agitated. Okay, good point. I gotta chill out. Two things. One, I imagine that Destiny talks to these people and says like, hey, in order to be on your show, I need to be able to upload this footage. Two, Destiny streams it himself. If you notice, he has his chat overlay over it. So he's streaming in tandem with them. Right? That's the point that I'm making. But I'm sure that there was also an agreement beforehand of Destiny saying, hey, fresh and fit, I'm going to come on your show, but the only way I'll do it is if I get to stream it and post it on my channel as well. That's like an agreement that was made beforehand. Whereas I don't think that anything was said here. And since it was Adin Ross's footage, it's technically his. Like if Hasan just streamed it himself or recorded himself, then boom, that would have been a little bit differently. What is this? Sure. What the fuck does this even mean? What?
No one has ever actually tested the boundaries of the legal system on who would be protected in this regard. That's the difference.
It does get
maybe
it gets in. Yeah, I mean that's.
I don't know. Maybe I don't think that's
know.
how it works, but maybe again. So maybe yeah. But there's enough room, right? To. But again, you can't sue Adin Ross unless you can prove that he did that knowing it was wrong, and I don't think you can do that because it is his fault.
Makes sense.
Hold on. There is no precedence on this. However, Adin did very clearly go, oh, f you. My editor actually targeted you deliberately. I don't know if you'd have a case here because you're not online yourself. The original content, whether you appeared or not, belongs to Adin. Once again, it's not original content without me in it, okay? If Adin Ross has not given me a release form to sign so we can utilize my likeness, it is an unspoken agreement that, like, we are both using it. It is obvious.
I decided to get a white horse. this way. My dark-skinned character is like sticking it to the man. You know what I mean?
Everyone involved. There are basically thousands of content creators out there who have appeared on other people's streams. Okay, this is the nature of collaborative content on the internet. Do you get it? That's why it is insane for someone to try and abuse copyright in this regard. It's literally my face in the video. I am the one speaking in the video. Adin Ross did not pay me to appear on the video. Do you usually sign release forms for podcasts?
It's a llama.
Some of them, yes. As a matter of fact,
what the
I signed
fuck?
a release form when I did the Eric video on YouTube. Do you want to know why they do that nowadays on YouTube? Because they don't want to be sued. The idea that is that like Adin does not have sole ownership over that.
Well, I think the reason why they did a sign a release form, not because they don't want to be sued, more because they're a more professional thing, and they've always been doing those things for beginning of TV. But okay.
Because of all of the people who are involved in it. That's precisely the reason why XQC, who also streamed the VOD, or also streamed the Discord call, rather, and attended it, has his own version of it that Adin Ross cannot copy strike. I don't serve release forms to people that I collaborate with either, for the record. No one does. Because no one thinks that someone is going to go, oh, yeah, dude, you can't use my podcast. It's like if Austin copy striked people that re-uploaded their own portions of like Love or Host. That would be fucking insane. That would be horrible. Everyone would shit on Austin for it. He's even ripped content on his own YouTube. Yeah, I mean, he's done this. Look at this. He even did the opposite of what I did. He slapped his own fucking watermark on it. It's not even a watermark. He put his own socials on this VOD. Me, on the other hand,
how could we tell if the upload was Hasan's recording instead of Adin's? Because Hasan used Adin's recording that had his socials on it on the overlay, right? So like if I have a particular overlay on my screen, like if I put a picture on there and then you like you know what I mean, that's how you would know. Hasan would probably have his own recordings on it instead, or overlays on it instead.
I was stupid enough to leave his socials on there as a courtesy. That's fucking insane. Okay. It is such insane, unimaginable loser behavior to do such a thing. And anyone that is defending Adin Ross in this regard, I don't give a fuck who it is, whether it be XQC or anyone else, which I don't even think XQC is defending him, would literally be the biggest fucking loser and idiot on the planet. Of course he's doing what I've done.
Bro, he's so angry. Is this how I get when I go goblin mode? Do I get too angry? I feel like this is the perfect reason why I shouldn't get angry. You know what I mean? This is crazy because he just sounds like such a stinky poo-poo boy.
Of course, he's doing what he striked me for, obviously, because everyone does it. It's a totally normal thing to do. I'm sure there are plenty of clips that he's using from like Kai Cenat's stream too. You know what I mean? Like where he's not live and he's on someone else's stream. If this turned into like a situation where every content creator is like asked to literally sign paperwork before appearing on each other's streams and shit, then it creates a contentious space for no reason. And
well, you don't really need to do signed paperwork. You could just be like, hey, I'm going to post my recording of the stream. And they'll be like, oh, me too. And then that's probably about as far as it would have to go, to be real. But
ruins collaborative live streaming content.
Yeah, bro. Like,
there's no way he's this stupid.
But listen, he's supposed to only go for the ops. Like, like
this Adam, by the way, y'all.
Yeah. Adam here. It's good. Listen, bro. From the bottom of my part, like I said, bro,
he's saying this is Adam because he's streaming on Twitch and Adin is banned on Twitch. And if Twitch found out that like he was having a phone conversation with Adin Ross live on Twitch, he would get banned. That's why
it sounds like you're trying to out this guy who's just a bystander in this situation. You're trying to get him in trouble. What the fuck? Why are you doing that, dude? What are you doing, dude? Where's my character pain? They kind of look similar though. My guy in this. Guy down here. But I'm going to get myself in trouble. I got to stop. I got to stop doing this.
He's saying this is Adam. It's not Adam. Obviously, it's Adin Ross, as you guys all know.
Adam Ross?
Adin Ross openly fucking admitting that he is only going after his opposition. Yes, I am an op in this regard.
I hate to say it because Hasan is right. He's right. The problem is the copyright law gives no protection to people like Hasan. But in terms of who owns that recording, I mean, technically, it would be Adin Ross who owns it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was filmed on his channel. It has his watermarks on it. I asked Hasan, I was like, damn, apparently Hasan didn't film it. And so he was using Adin Ross's clip.
Recording of it, yeah.
Now, if Hasan filmed the same exact footage, but he filmed it, it would be his footage.
Yeah.
XQC recorded his, then that one's his footage.
He's
Like,
right.
you don't-
He's right about this. He owns the recording, but not the rights to it. He owns the recording, which is why, but it's me appearing in the recording, and there's no release, which is precisely the reason why it's up to debate on how YouTube enforces it. So what Ethan is talking about with respect to DMCA is that, like, you know, he's saying that DMCA doesn't protect people in this regard, and he's not wrong about that, okay? But that doesn't change the reality that, you know, I still have ownership over my own likeness in that regard.
Well, here's what I got out of this video, is that Adin Ross put in some kind of a false copyright strike on Internet Anarchist's video. Internet Anarchist is the true victim, okay? And somehow this got completely, somehow Hasan made it more about him. That's what really happened, okay? And then Hasan just lazily didn't record it himself. So technically it's Adin's footage, so Hasan probably loses that. Except the only argument he actually has, which nobody brought up, is that Adin let him leave it up for a very long amount of time, with most likely knowing about it. And so, like, doing it now seems like it is more of like to be like an attack more than an actual claim. That's his actual, that only argument that would go against Adin, is that since he let it stay up for a year, and you know he knew he posted it, then like that's the best argument against it. Nothing to do with the like, I'm in the video so I can upload it. Like, no, probably not. He probably has a claim to it since it's not your footage. So yeah, but also who gives a shit? It's funny that when rich people fight about stupid shit that doesn't matter. That's the end of that. So there you go.